Hello, my dear children. Welcome in English language class. We are there on chapter number 40, transformation of sentences. So, first of all, let us try to understand what is the meaning of transformation of sentences. So, transformation of sentences means changing or converting the words or the form of sentences without changing its meaning or its sense. Without changing the sense of the sentence, we have to change the sentence from one form to the another form. So there are different ways in which the sentence can be changed from one form to the other form. Here the very first is there changing of words. Changing of words, in this also there are various pattern like to and to pattern, then no sooner than into as soon as pattern, and interchanging of degrees of comparison, interchanging one part of speech to another part here. Then next is there interchanging of forms, expressing conditions and concessions, contrast in different ways, and then interchanging one kind of sentence to another kind. So we are firstly going to deal with changing pattern to and to here. So first of all, we'll deal with changing pattern to, and this will be changed into so and that here. So students, what does this word to indicate here? To indicate in a sentence excess of anything. Okay, to indicate the excess here, and it's give you a negative kind of meaning here. Okay, negative kind of meaning it gives when it is used here in the sentence. Okay, so here it is placed, this is placed before the adjective here. Like if I'll give you the example here, he is too old to walk properly. So this to, it gives the meaning here excess. Excess means it's giving the meaning in the negative sense that he is too old. Okay, and this after this to, adjective is used. Okay, after the adjective to infinitive it is used here. Okay, so let us see how to remove this, and the meaning of the sentence should remain same here. Okay, so like he is, the subject and verb we will write in this way, he is, and in place of to we add the verb so here. After adding so we write the adjective here old, and then in place of this to walk properly we need to put the subject here, and then subordinate clause. How that can be? For making it a subordinate clause we need to use the word that here. So he is so old that. After this we need to find the subject here. So this to walk properly, it is suggesting about the person he here. Okay, so it is suggesting about the person he here, so we are going to put here he is so old that he cannot, and then this verb walk properly. So what we have done here, we have to identify the doer here, and then we have to use it in that way. So this to infinitive, it will act as a main verb here, and then whatever the next it is given here, he is so old that he cannot walk properly. So negative, this to, it is used here in the negative form here. Okay, this to is used as a so, and this to, it is used here as a negative form here. Okay, so if the verb in the first, it is given here in the principal clause, if it is given there in the present, then here you will use the present tense. And suppose if it is given in the past tense, and then how you will change here, like he was too clever to be easily deceived. Okay, now the verb it is given here in the past. So how you will change it? He was, like the subject and verb you will write in this way. He was, in place of to you will add here so, then adjective clever, then subordinate clause you will begin with the word that. He was so clever that. Now to be easily deceived here. Now this to be it is given here in the passive voice here. Okay, so how will you change? To be easily deceived, it means it is talking about the person he here. Okay, it is talking about the person he here. So you will write here, he was so clever that he. Now it is the verb is given here in the past. So in place of to you will use here could not. Okay, and then be will act as a main verb. Could not be easily deceived. He was so clever that he could not be easily deceived here. Now my dear students, in some of the sentences here negative can be given here, like he is too stupid not to make a mistake. He is too stupid not to make a mistake here. So how you will change here? Negative is given. So if it is negative is given, then you will change it into the positive, and here positive was given, you have changed it into the negative sense here. Okay, so let us see how it will change. He is so stupid. He is so stupid. In place of to you will use here so, and then use of conjunction here, subordinating conjunction, that he is so stupid that he can make a mistake. So what you have seen here, if it is given in the negative sense, then you will have to make it in the positive sense. If positive is given, then you will have to change the into the negative sense here. So let us children, now let us see the exercise that is given. The very first exercise that is given there, rewrite the following sentences so as to remove the adverb to. So in these sentences adverb to is used, and we have to remove this to adjective from here and change it into the so that form here. So the very first sentence, it is there, he is too proud to admit his fault. So here he is too proud to admit his fault. So this to, in place of this to will use the word so. Proud, like here it will be changed in this way. He is so proud that he will not admit his fault. Second one is there, the box is too heavy for me to lift. How you will change it? This box is so heavy that I cannot lift it. Okay, next is there, the teacher is too weak to control the class. The teacher is so weak that he cannot control the class. Fourth one, this news was too good to be true. This news is so good that it cannot be true. Same like the others also. Next one is there, it's never too late to mend. Okay, so how you will change it into, it's never so late that we cannot mend it. It's never so late that we cannot mend it. Next is there, he is too young to travel alone. So how will you change it? He is so young that he cannot travel alone. So seventh one is there, his voice is too rough to attract hearers. And how you will change it? His voice is so rough that it cannot attract the hearer. Next one, he is too simple minded to be a successful agent. So how you will change it into he is so simple minded that he cannot be a successful agent. And the ninth one is there, he was too late to hear the opening remarks of the president. So he was so late that he cannot hear the opening remarks of the presidents. Next is there, the case is too urgent to be postponed. So how you will change it? The case is so urgent that it cannot be postponed. Next is there, you are too late for the train. So how you will change it? You are so late that you cannot catch the train. Next one is there, he is not too eager for praise. So he is not over eager. Not too eager means he is not over eager for praise here. Your speech was too good for words. So your speech was excessively good for words. So where only verb, only two is used, and the infinitive it is not used there. There you can use the various kinds of word like excessively, over eager, over, enough. So in this way word you can be used here. So same it is used here, he is not too eager for the praise, he is not over eager for the praise here. Your speech was too good for words. So your speech was excessively good for words. Samuel was too God-fearing to leave the fallen man to his fate. So how you will change? Samuel was so God-fearing that he could not leave the fallen man to his fate. Last one is there are too many boys in the class for one teacher to control. So how will you change it? There are so many boys in the class that one teacher cannot control it. So we have solved here the exercise 1. So mainly in our syllabus exercises there, exercise 1, 2 and 4. So this is also again the exercise 2 here. Rewrite the following sentences using adverb to. Here we have removed. So here we will again add the adverb to here.